Two Cubes Podcast.
Oh,
Your
yeah,
boy
he's
Chris
back.
is back.
Oh,
I'm back.
woo.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God. Do you know how many emails and phone calls I got? People complaining that I wasn't on last episode. Oh, shit. Oh,
We are.
Joe got technical. Joe got technically savvy
Yeah.
since the last episode.
Do you remember when we used to kazoo together? I do
Oh,
too.
man, I do too.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to our kazoos?
They're right there.
I know you guys missed the theme music. I did.
We should have D sing this song.
So good to have the music back. Really
Yeah,
is.
it's back.
I can tell. I can feel already this is going to be a great episode.
Oh yeah, I know. Well,
I'm locked. I'm fully loaded. I just got out of work, but it's okay. It's all right.
I'm fully loaded. I
I'm
had a
into it.
horrible day, but everything will be fine. Everything will be okay.
Yeah, you told me a little bit about your day.
Yeah, I unfortunately can't divulge on here too much.
Oh man, families are wild, huh?
Got some family shit going down, but it's okay. You know, at least.
Damn, dude. Oh, everybody say hi to Pervy Pete. We have him prominently displayed this episode. You can actually see his butt cheeks this time.
He's the perviest.
Yeah, I'm
all
really,
right?
really happy about
He's
that.
impervious, actually. He can't be arrested.
I guess that's technically true. That is technically true. He is not a real person, so that I think that disqualifies you, excludes you from being arrested.
Imagine he was evidence one day.
Oh shit, man. He might be. He might be evidence now. Not like one day. Like you currently. He was given to me by a bunch of strangers in the woods. So I'm drinking. I'm gonna crack my drink open right now. We're at the top of the show. That's the time to do it. I am doing dry January, which we're going to discuss later on.
Dry
in the
January
show.
light, because it's got some marijuana.
That's true. This is wet and it is intoxicating, but there's no alcohol. So I'm just doing a no alcohol Jovember. January.
By the way, guess what I'm working on, baby?
Joe's not, by the way.
I'm working on getting us mushroom drinks.
No shit. They make those?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it makes sense. They make weed. Yeah.
Yeah, with Alpha Lion.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah, that's going to be
Or Lion's Mane, that's it.
You know how there's like a number that goes along with weed, 420? And like what is there a number for mushrooms? Like
I think it's probably that angel number, 222.
cool. All right. I like it
Yeah.
officially.
That or probably an area code of where they do it a lot. What's Portland's area code?
This is really good. I'm drinking the same thing that Joe and Jack were drinking last episode.
Last episode's
I'm trying to
drank.
keep up. This is delightful. I love this.
Tastes really nice. It never feels empty though.
Yeah. Cardamom is a weird flavor. It it definitely tastes like a flower. I feel like I'm chewing on the flowers.
I've
Like maybe
found
like
that
a
I really
tea
like
bag.
hibiscus drinks.
Yeah, hibiscus is good, which is weird because if you ever just like go to sometimes you go to like a Chinese restaurant or something and they'll just put a hibiscus flower on the plate to make it look pretty.
Yeah. I
And
think
then if
that's
you eat
Japanese.
it tastes like absolutely nothing. It just tastes like,
Well, I used to drink out of the
grass or something.
Keurig bar. What the hell is it
Oh,
called?
I thought you were looking to see if somebody was like
No,
coming. I was like, is this a secret you're about to
the
tell me?
Keurig DrinkWorks machine? It's over there. I couldn't remember the name.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It had a.
That thing was cool while it lasted. You guys had it for like 2 years.
It still works. I just only have they discontinued it, so I only have the pods I have left. So I
Yeah, that
sparingly
sucks.
use them.
You could probably find them on the interweb somewhere.
Very hard to find.
Yeah.
But it's okay. I have a Bartesian machine as well,
Ooh.
and that's in that room until I finish with this one.
Yeah, we got to crack that one out.
Yeah.
We got to break it out. Well, we should do an ep where we just have we try all of the Bartesian. Maybe
we
February
replace Scott.
1st when I break when I break my January. Yeah, we replace Scott with a Bartesian. Fuck
Yeah.
that guy. He doesn't answer his texts, people.
Just boop. Look at that. We called Scott.
Scott Stapp doesn't want to be our friend anymore. He doesn't want to
Yeah.
be on the show.
Titty boy's gone.
Doesn't care about the lurkers. He
Ke-
got a girlfriend
Kevin
out west.
got on and he was like, "We're using real names now and just shouting without microphones." No, I can't come on.
So crazy. So I'm really sorry I couldn't make it for last episode, but I did listen to
It
last
was
episode.
Entirely my fault. So
No, it's all good. It's all good. It was my fault. I have to fart, man. It's gonna be a bad one.
That'll be all right.
Oh man, that was good. I should have done it into the microphone. I'm sorry, lurkers. But I did listen to the last episode with you and Jack, and I do have some notes.
Okay, cool, nice.
But before we get to my notes, we should probably check the suggestion box to see if anybody put anything in the suggestion box.
Oh, okay. Pervert. I don't care. Brother.
All right, we're opening the suggestion box, and there are my notes. Here are my suggestions from the last episode. All right.
Holy dicks, there's a lot on there.
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
even talk.
I
didn't even talk about that much stuff.
Okay. So, first of all, right off the top, if you listened to last episode, which you should have, because if you're a true fan, you did. Joe, it's quips, not whips. All right?
What?
Go back and listen to the episode. You said your friend, the helicopter pilot, hits you with really good whips.
Yeah, because he
And
whips
I'm
shitties.
I'm yelling at my fucking radio going, it's quips, Joe. It's quips.
He whips shitties. He's a helicopter pilot. It whips.
I love Jack.
He's a whirlybird man.
Oh, man. God, I love Whirlybird. Whirlybird's so fun to say.
I know.
The second you said it, I was like, I forgot that was a thing. I forgot people called helicopters whirlybirds. Oh, man, that's so whimsical.
I know. It's awesome.
Love it. When Jack, great guy. Love him. The guy can consume marijuana like no other. His beard is luscious.
Perfect.
His genetics are flawless. You know, his brother is just awesome. He's tall, handsome man.
It's funny. All his other brothers can't grow beards, but those two beards.
Oh, hell yeah. He's technically savvy. He's a great rapper. He makes awesome music. Love the guy. But when you and him get together, dude, you tell stories with no context. No context, dude. Listen, I know who Jimmy is, all right? I know who half the people are.
We're gonna meet
These
Jimmy
stories,
on the podcast.
you guys just tell stories and you don't explain who Jimmy is, how you know
I don't want to
Jimmy.
use his full government name.
I mean, Jimmy's just one example. You guys are talking about a number of people that nobody knows about.
That's what most fucking jokes say.
Jack, I will agree with you, and you as well, because you guys agreed on this. They should put. Why don't they put the fucking Super Bowl on President's Day weekend? That's so dumb. You guys said it. I was like, that's brilliant. It's like the next. It's the following weekend.
They tease
like,
it every year.
It's so crazy.
Then they added a week to the NFL, and we're like, what if we just start a week earlier?
Yeah, or just why not just have? I mean, now I guess at this point, like Super Bowl is so like synonymous with Sunday that like they have to do it on Sunday.
I wouldn't want them to do it on a Saturday.
I would fucking love it if they did it on a
No,
Saturday. Are you crazy?
I like having the whole weekend to get ready.
You're nuts. You're crazy. Dude, imagine having it'd be like New Year's Eve. Like you'd have a whole day to just get
It already
like,
is New Year's Eve for me. I have off the next day.
Fuck
It's
you.
magic day.
Like nobody else does.
I know. It's the
Nobody
best.
else does.
It's my favorite day of the year.
I hate it so
Everyone
much.
else has to go to work. I can wake up and do nothing.
I always get hooked on Super Bowl on a Sunday, dude. But then I have to go to work the next day because everybody else calls out.
By the way,
Even though they didn't fucking watch the game, all the people that like don't give
Speaking
a
of
shit about
football.
football and didn't watch the game don't show up, and then I get stuck getting just crushed at work. But anyway,
I'm on a real low right now with the gambling.
yeah,
Real low.
low as in you keep
I'm
losing.
heartbroken. I'm heartbroken.
What do you
So,
mean?
I had a full season bet, and Jonathan Taylor came up 69 yards short for the whole season.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm sorry, dude.
69 yards short for the whole season. He missed 3 games. So if he played the whole season, he would have had an
For
average
sure.
20 yards for those games.
Yeah. How many yards total did you bet that he would have?
1,500.
Oh man.
And he had 1,439 or whatever.
31, I think.
Yeah, 31.
Yeah.
And I would have won $150,000.
Fuck, man.
I would have hit for $150,000
Jesus.
because it was also for Joe Mixon, Saquon Barkley, and Derrick Henry to all run for 1,500 yards, and they all did. Just he didn't.
Christ, man. I mean, he's not that far away, right? He's in Indianapolis.
69 yards.
No, I mean, like, where he lives. We could find
Yeah,
him.
I mean,
dude.
now it's off season for him. He didn't make the playoffs.
We could find Jonathan.
He might be
Taylor.
around here.
Oh my god, dude! How much? 150,000?
Yeah,
Fuck me.
tough.
Yeah, that's real tough.
$25 bet.
God, man, it depresses me so much. I'm not even a gambler, and like when people tell me about the shit that like could have
Tough.
been, it like
It's all right.
it brings a tear to my eye. Because I would have benefited a little bit if you had won $150,000. You know
Big
what I mean?
time. Big time. The podcast really would have benefited the most. We probably would have a studio.
We have a fucking cool big ass table here. Like
Yeah.
it'd be sick.
The room would be spinning the whole time we talked. I'd set up a motorized floor in here. But okay.
But the last note that I have about last episode is, Jack, where the fuck is my invite to the fucking wedding, dude? To the wedding party.
Yes.
Come on. I'm the second cube.
Yeah.
Well, what's going on? And don't give me that, we had too many people. You said on the last episode a shitload of people canceled.
Well, I don't think you can
Now
invite.
you're boxed in.
I don't think you invite now. But
It's this Saturday, right?
yeah.
I'm showing up. I'm
I
showing
don't-
up. You even told me where it was at. It's at the barnyard or the
Yeah.
barn house or the
Yeah.
fucking whatever.
I don't think Jack had much
I'm just kidding. I'm playing.
invite power, to be honest.
Yeah, I know. He's the groom. They don't
Yeah,
have any power.
he had
The bride tells you what
yeah,
happens, and
I
you
think
just
he-
nod and smile. Yeah.
I mean, Jack's family's enormous, so that had to take all his invites. His mom's one of like 12.
Damn, 12?
Something like that. It's some absurd number.
We're the Latinos out of the three.
Yeah,
What the fuck is he doing with the
His
family?
mom's
that
one
big?
of like, and his dad's got like 5 brothers or something. So that like just his uncles and aunts.
What is his
are-
family? German, fucking Swedish or something?
Yeah, I don't know. Look at him. He's I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
Nordic. I don't know what the fuck he is.
Oh man. No, but you guys started talking about the venue, and you were like, and he was like, "Oh yeah, a bunch of people canceled," and it might sound. I was like, "Damn, I want to go. It sounds like it'd be fun." But I won't be able to drink though, so it's probably a blessing that I didn't.
I don't think it's an open bar. So
Oh, never mind, Jack. Come on,
They're not
Slip
drinkers.
in, man. Slip in.
it's okay. I know the bartender. We'll be fine.
What kind of place is it? Is it like is it a place that does weddings, or is it just like a
It's a place
nice
that does weddings. So
restaurant, bar
it's so
kind of
it's what's wild about that place is it's got a public bar, and then it's got like a public bar outside.
thing? What town is this in?
Totowa.
Oh, Totowers. I know Totowers.
So it's where I play outdoor beach volleyball
Okay.
at this location.
And when you say beach, you're using that very loosely because
It's on
it's in
sand.
Totowa, nowhere near a beach.
No, but it's in sand.
Okay.
But and they have like cornhole and stuff outside. But then they have a full wedding venue, and they have like the 2 bars. So it's like an everything place.
They have a church right on the premises.
I don't.
a
They
steeple?
they might have a chapel. A steeple, I think, is where they
Chapel?
keep.
I actually don't know what a steeple is.
I think that's like the small one, and that's like where they keep like horses, isn't it? It's a stable. It's a stable.
Lurkers, we need somebody to comment underneath. What the fuck is a steeple?
A steeple. I think it's the
I
tiny
really
chapel.
don't know. It's a tiny chapel.
I think
Okay,
so.
I'll take it. It sounds like a cute word. That does sound like a tiny.
Yeah,
a
and I think it's an
smaller
exclusive
version.
thing. I don't know if everyone
Ah.
can go into a steeple.
Whoa. All right.
Yeah.
This is deeper than I thought. I thought.
But no,
it
they're
was
not
like,
doing like a ceremony. It's just the party, I think.
Okay, I thought it was like the podium or something in the chapel. I don't know.
Oh, it could.
I'm
be.
just guessing. Really, I'm guessing. I have absolutely no idea.
Well, there's that thing. The here's the church. Open the door. Here's the steeple, and there's all the people or whatever.
Yeah,
So
but
it
isn't
could be
this-
the.
What is,
Podium.
isn't the steeple just like a middle finger or something? Like
Oh,
like,
maybe
I don't
it's
know, what is
the
it?
like the.
Oh, the ceiling stuff, like the archway going
Yeah,
on.
the archway
It's
thing.
an
Maybe that's a
It's an architectural term.
Could be.
If only there was like a digital search engine that we could ask that would tell us what.
If only we had Jack. I wish we had Jack for this episode because I'm gonna spend half of it talking about Instagram, and you guys are just
Oh,
gonna have to
God.
type in this fucking guy's name.
Dude, I'm sorry. I had to get through all these notes. Oh,
Yeah.
We're gonna get to. I feel like we're gonna fill all of the show.
My mystery is I'm gonna talk for a while about it.
Yeah.
It's had me riled up for days.
Can I? All right. You know what? Fuck it. I was gonna tell
You
you
can
about my.
prequel it if
I
you
was gonna
want,
talk
but-
to you about my New Year's party, but
No.
the only noteworthy things about my New Year's party is that I got my entire family canceled on me except for my mom. Showed up early in the day. She was there for a couple hours. You
Yeah.
missed her.
I
Then
missed her, yeah.
everybody else showed up. I proceeded to just pound fucking Coors Golden Bullets. You were there for that. And then I smoked weed with my friend Dylan on the roof.
I was there
and-
for that. Yep.
And that was, I would say that was probably around 7 o'clock, maybe something like that.
Yeah.
And then everything goes black until about 3 a.m. I don't remember anything that happened. All of a sudden, I'm standing in my kitchen with a bunch of other people, my old roommates, Aaron. I think no, Bennett didn't show up. I saw Bennett later. There were just like a few other people were there, and we were just like partying hard. It was
Nobody
hours
knows who
after
Bennett
fucking,
is.
You're absolutely right. Ben is a friend of
No,
mine. He called
he's
into
been
the
on the
show.
show, yeah, I
He
know.
called in. He
I
played
got
Yes Spaniel. And yeah, it was nuts. And apparently the next afternoon, we woke up. We didn't go to bed till 6 a.m. We wake up and I'm like looking at Aaron on the couch, and I'm just like, do you have a big lump on your head? And she's like, yeah, you picked me up and spun me around in the kitchen, and I cracked my head on the refrigerator. So basically, I gave your sister her second concussion of her life.
That was a
and,
concussion question.
yeah.
Earlier. Okay.
I don't remember it. I don't know why. She was like, you were really excited when the ball dropped, and you gave me a kiss, and then you picked me up and spun me around and cracked my head on the
Nice.
fucking fridge. So I'm sorry, dude. I almost killed your sister.
She's resilient.
Did you say she's Brazilian, or did you say
I said she's resilient-ish.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I don't think she's Brazilian. No. Okay, so anyway, we got through the stupid
How
the
could
note
someone
about
be
the
a
New Year's
number,
party.
you idiot?
I love the joke Brazilian as a number. Anyway, so yeah, dude, let's get to the bottom of this mystery. Look, can I set it up and then you just take it off?
Oh yeah.
So the other day I'm on Instagram and I get, you always get invites from like these weird like bots or whatever, just like these fake accounts. And every now and then I'll almost get tricked by one where I'm like, oh, maybe that name sounds kind of familiar, and I'll like click on the profile, and then you see that it's like they have 0 followers and they follow 0 people, and their account just says something like I am good time or something, and you're like, oh, this is clearly like whatever, like some bullshit, and then you delete it and you get rid of it.
I don't use Instagram, so I don't know.
Oh, okay. So I mean, it's just like same thing with Facebook, same with any.
Yeah, Facebook. Yeah, I get
you
tons
get
of that.
like
Yeah,
these
sure.
weird profiles that you're like, oh, this is obviously bullshit. Whatever.
Yeah,
So then
Instagram. I have a proxy administrator. I don't.
Oh, that's. What are you talking about, Joe? It's you. It's 100%
yeah,
you.
I don't know how to use it.
Follow Joe on Instagram.
Joe.tats.
Yeah, and vote. Okay. Tangerine or Dream. Anyway, so you get these fake accounts, they send you shit, but then one day I almost fell for one. I get one that the profile picture is just a Taylor ham, egg, and cheese sandwich, a delicious one looking one, may I add.
That bread, there's too much.
You're crazy. It looks like it looks like a painting.
It's like a
of
brioche.
I mean, brioche is good.
Okay, but not for Taylor ham.
Maybe. I don't know.
You want to fucking give me some hefty bread. Who wants a fucking light
What do you
fluffy
want?
bread?
You want a Portuguese roll? You want like is that
Well,
what you're saying? Like a hard roll?
I like a Kaiser roll sometimes, yeah.
I do too. I do too.
I mean,
But I wouldn't turn away.
but also a
brioche.
bagel. I wouldn't. That sandwich, it doesn't look messy enough.
Okay.
When I'm eating breakfast in Jersey, I want it to be fucking. I want someone to walk in the room after and go, "What the fuck happened in here?"
You want the bread to tear up the roof of your
I,
mouth.
Yeah, I want it. Yeah, I want poppy seeds or something somewhere.
Yeah,
I
I
wanna
do
be-
like poppy seeds.
I want to be fucking my teeth up for a week.
Hell yeah. Does anybody do in New Jersey? Does anybody do like an everything hard roll? You know what I mean? They have everything
Yeah,
bagels.
I think they do everything.
Everything?
now. Yeah, yeah. They put that shit on everything.
I love it. I want an everything bagel hard roll. You know what I mean? I just want it like covered top and bottom with fucking salt, garlic,
I mean, we can
poppy
make that
seeds,
happen.
sesame seeds. Yeah, hell yeah.
We can do that. Pretty
Yeah,
easy.
you work in a food laboratory. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I don't have an oven, but yeah.
There's no oven in there?
No.
No shit. I would have thought you would have had to bake chocolate goods at some point.
We don't bake anything. No, everything's.
Wild. I guess bakeries
We mostly do
that.
dry mixes, but
So anyway, I get this profile, and it's called the guy's name is Tom Petrick, right? And I don't know why, but that name like struck a chord with me. I was like, I think I might know a Tom Petrick. I think maybe he was like friends with my sister in college or something. She knew this guy named Tom. So I click on the profile and I read it, and it's a couple of the people like are friends with him that I know, but it's like a weird smattering. And then I wind up I don't click it, and then I forget about it.
you
and I
said
don't
what
think
the
about it
profile
again.
picture is.
Yeah.
You didn't say what the quote is.
Oh, the quote is, I'm going to fuck it up. This is why I'm going to let you take it over.
Taylor ham and cheese. Taylor ham plus cheese, period.
Fuck
no
ketchup.
Fuck ketchup, period. That's it. That's all we have on
It's
this
his
guy.
whole
Zero
profile.
posts otherwise.
No.
Sorry.
But he's friends with like a weird smattering of people. Like he's friends with like I think our my mom follows him.
No. Yeah, he follows your mom.
I'm sorry, he follows my mom, which means my mom accepted this profile. He follows my friend Dylan, which is weird. And Dylan's a weird one because he's one of the only other ones that followed back. Dylan
Yes.
followed this guy Tom Petrick back. Right?
He's up to 9 followers now, which
Yeah.
is nuts.
And then like a bunch of other people, like a couple other people that I know, like 2 or 3 other people that I know that like would not know my mom and would not know Dylan. So I'm just like, why? Like I don't get. That's so weird. But then I didn't give it any thought. I clicked delete. I'm not friending this guy. I didn't think of it.
Follower.
And then like a week later, not even a couple days later, all of a sudden Erin asks me like, "Do you know who Tom Petrick is?" She's like, "Yeah, like he's following like my brother and he's following your Dylan and he's following like all these your mom and shit." And go ahead, take it away.
Okay. So she texts me, "Who is this person?" And I was like, I don't know. The name could kind of like you. The name could kind of sound familiar. She goes,
Yeah.
Check on Instagram. So I go on Instagram. I have the 2 Cubes profile. I go on. I look at him. Obviously, it's a Taylor ham and cheese sandwich. I was like, I don't.
So it looks so good, so delicious.
You know, it's all right. It looks. The bread looks dry. And I can't tell what's under the Taylor ham. There's something there. That's not. Look closer. There's something there.
I don't know. It's got a drip. It's got a drippy yolk. It looks good to
but
me.
I'm talking about that layer of.
You're right. It looks like
trash underneath.
It looks like he's got egg whites under the Taylor ham, but there's already a drippy,
Yeah.
over easy egg on top. I don't know. I would eat it. It looks like maybe Thanksgiving stuffing in the bottom.
I would eat it. Yeah, it looks like there's a pea hanging
breakfast
out.
potato or something?
There's something green in there. I don't know.
It is weird. That is weird. Maybe
anyway.
cream cheese. I don't know. Continue.
I don't fuck with it. So anyway, I look at it, who he's following, and I immediately notice, just like you said, a smattering of people I know. But I literally am probably the only human being who knows this particular group of people. So most of them are from either dodgeball, my childhood, but some of them, one of them I play football with in a league in Pennsylvania.
It's so weird. So people,
some of
people
them
you play dodgeball with around the country, and my mom,
some of
and
them
my
are people
friend Dylan.
I'm
Like,
not
it's
friends
so
with on any
not
social media,
related.
but I know who they are.
It's so weird.
It's multiple friend groups of mine. A lot of people from dodgeball, which, okay, fine, but this isn't someone from the dodgeball community. And there's just so many people I know from doing stand-up comedy, people I know from dodgeball, people I know from my childhood,
Who is Tom
people I've
Petrick?
just met at bars that I just know who they are, other people who I'm aware of and don't follow. My brother-in-law's boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever.
Tom Petrick spelled Tom space Petrik, right?
Yeah.
So lurkers, we want you to go. We want you to figure out who this guy is. It's very weird.
Yeah.
So I was telling your sister, I was like,
it's
oh,
insane.
it's just got to be a bot. Like it's just got to be some guy,
But
or whatever.
the
some
only people
program.
they follow are people that me or you know.
Yes, yeah, that is
It's
weird.
It's insane.
And also like your
There's-
sister brought up a point.
There's
She's
no
like bots.
outliers.
Bots don't usually have like a not clever, but like a quirky like profile
Yeah.
description. It usually has something like super generic. It'll just be like, like I like to have fun. It's like I'm Guy from
Yeah.
New Jersey. Like it's just like really this one's like fuck ketchup, Taylor ham and cheese, Taylor ham plus cheese, no egg,
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just like a weird.
They have a Taylor ham, egg, and cheese with some kind of. What the hell is that underneath it?
I gotta
It's
know.
crazy.
I feel like it's like do you ever hear like you ever have a friend?
I'm gonna Google search that picture. I'm gonna cross-reference it with Google, and I'm going to find out what website he found it from.
It was so funny.
I'm going to find out what restaurant that's from and go there and be like, "Do you know Tom Petrick?"
That would be incredible if you could find which menu that's off of.
I was going to have a poster board behind us of just the full analysis of all my suspects. right now, the top suspect is Macklemore, so we're on to you.
Yeah, you said Macklemore has endless resources.
We're on to him. I've checked all the anagrams. Emperor Tim seems to be the leading idea.
Emperor Tim. But what started as just like a casual question that your sister asked me, like Erin's just like, "Hey, do you know this guy Tom Petrick?" I'm like, "No, I saw that profile a couple days ago though. Thought I might know him, but no, I don't. Weird, right?" And she's like, "Yeah, it's weird." So she texts you. You respond like 15 minutes later with like, you're just like on the case. You're like, I have to go to Michael's and get a board so that I can.
I'm going full.
You're gonna be printing pictures with yarn attached to.
I'm gonna hire an investigator over this. Well, actually, I'm not, because it's funnier if I do it all the work myself. But I'm gonna hunt this person down.
So I asked my friend Dylan. I was like, "Hey, do you know this guy Tom Petrick?" And he had the weirdest response. He was like, "No, I thought Tom Petrick was Joe." I was like, "Why would you think Tom Petrick was Joe?" He's like, "I don't know, I forgot his first name or something." And I thought it was Aaron's brother. I was like,
"Well, it's so funny because I asked my friend
Nate."
I
was like, "Unfollow this person." We don't know who it is.
I asked my friend Nate, who also is a follower of his, and he follows Nate. So I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna text Nate." I text Nate.
What's Nate say?
Nate says, and I ask him. I sent him a picture of the profile and go, "Yo, do you know who this is?" I'm only asking because I don't know, but the people they follow doesn't make any sense. He goes, "Have no clue." Laughed my ass off. That was it. That's all.
Tell him to unfriend. We don't want this person. We don't want this person collecting.
I don't want him.
Data.
I don't want him to be suspicious. Macklemore,
he's gonna hack us. Tom Petrick's gonna hack one of us.
Macklemore, we're on to you. I follow him as the Two Cubes podcast. We follow it. This podcast follows.
All right, well, good. Keep it that way. I really have no.
He has not tried to follow.
There's no paper trail between me and the Two Cubes.
He has not tried to follow the Two Cubes podcast.
We can't even get a fucking bot to follow the Two Cubes podcast.
He has not followed.
We put out quality content every week, Joe. And we can't even get the bots to follow us.
I don't know if it's a bot. I think it's somebody. Specifically targeting us. We have.
It does seem that way.
It's either Macklemore or Chet Hanks, or.
Okay, so I have a couple theories. So, do you ever have a friend that becomes like obsessed with or interested in somebody, and then they stalk them on their Facebook, right? Or maybe it's like a girl breaks up with her boyfriend and she wants to stalk her ex-boyfriend and like, see what he's up to or something. So they create a fake profile.
Okay.
Right? And they do it with generic shit or something like that. So now I'm not saying that it's an ex or anything like that. But do you think it's just a fake profile of somebody that we know? And
it's pretty clearly someone who knows one or both of us.
So recently,
is it Anthony Mugnani?
I don't think so. I don't think so. But
he's the only person who knows both of us and like potentially could.
Yeah. Wait a second. I do know somebody that hates ketchup and loves a Taylor ham and cheese sandwich. It'd be Keith Palmer.
I was say, is it me? Because that's me. I hate ketchup and love Taylor ham and cheese.
Damn, is it you, Joe? You just fucking?
Tom, I figured out Instagram and I was like,
well, I mean, you just said you were on the Two Cubes thing.
Well, I run the Two Cubes page. We don't post ever.
Yeah, we used to.
We stopped posting 5 months ago.
Yeah, you need to get back
when
on
I stopped doing the AI stuff.
Yeah, we don't. We just need to make clips. We just can't. We can't rely on AI.
I mean, I bought all those points that are they probably expired by now. So
damn,
it's okay.
We gotta get some clips out to the people. Gotta get some clips.
We'll get clips. It'll be great. This is going to be a good clippy episode, especially when we talk about Tom Petrick enough.
But recently,
I'm going to start tagging him.
Feel me on this, Joe. Recently, we know a certain somebody of your bloodline that started running a proxy Facebook for somebody else, right?
Yes.
Do you think
maybe
it's Aaron? It's my girlfriend.
But it's Instagram.
I'm sorry, I said Facebook. I meant Instagram.
She's a proxy administrator.
Yeah. proxy administrator. But do you think in having so much fun with running your fake Instagram account, maybe she was like, I'm going to get cute and make a fake account and fuck with Joe and Chris? Do you think that's possible? And then she's like,
the old Joey
playing
Decimal
dumb
system?
when I'm like, hey, do you know who Tom Patrick is? Yeah, the old Joey Decimal system. I don't know. Anybody's a suspect, Joe.
If it was her and she waited till today to request Scott, good on her.
He got the request today.
Yeah.
Do we know that, or did he just check
posted
his
in our
inbox today?
He posted in our chat. He's pretty up on his stuff. He's got 2 phones.
That would lead me to believe he's got a lot going on. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't check his
You've
shit
been around
all the
him.
time. It's true. He is one to be on the ball.
He's not going to miss.
Yeah.
I could Facebook message him right now. He'll answer.
I'm really worried about Flawn Howard. Like, how come he doesn't hang anymore? What's up with that?
I think he's in a state of he's putting himself through a Great Depression. So when he is reunited, everything feels so nice.
Okay. All right. I don't really get it, but I'm gonna call him right now.
You're gonna call him?
Yeah, I'm calling him. We're calling Flawn Howard here on the show.
Then I should call him.
We're gonna get his take on who the fuck this Tom Patrick
I'm hooked up
guy
to
is.
the Bluetooth. So.
Oh, that's a good call because I thought that we were gonna be able to hear Benna on the Espanol episode because I held the fucking loudspeaker. I held the what do you call it? The loudspeaker up to the goddamn microphone and it like barely came through. So let's rely on the proper technologies.
Yeah, let's 1 second.
While he's pulling that up, just a reminder that the Two Cubes podcast is brought to you by Cristal Cerveza. The only beer for
shit.
Cubanos.
Yeah.
Tropical Cristal.
Nice.
Drink it, bitches.
Well done there. Nice ad read. That was good. Little bloop.
Come on, Scooter. Come
I'm
on.
gonna have to hang up quick so that his phone number doesn't get doxxed.
Scoots McGavern. Let's go. Scooter McGavern. Diesel Jim.
Oh, now they know there's a 4 in his fucking number.
Oh, guys, there's a 4 in Scooter McGavern's number.
It's okay. They have no idea. They have no idea. He's from Arkansas, so they're gonna have a hard time.
Yeah. Nobody knows shit about Arkansas.
I was going to tell you about.
So your sister, to totally change the subject, since we don't have any more leads on Tom Patrick, and we
it's okay. Full investigation gonna be underway. I'll talk about him more next week.
I'm trying to think of other people who are pranksters. Dylan is a prankster, so the fact that he friended Tom Patrick might be like a red herring type thing to make me think that he's not him.
I literally have no idea how they would know who to friend. That would freak me out so much. So, some of the people they friended are from L.A., Atlanta.
Yeah.
A lot of them are Philly dodgeball. So, I mean, that they can figure out.
Okay. So, but check this out. Dylan, my friend Dylan, he's kind of like an artist. He does like, and his thing, what he loves to do is he makes like paintings and prints and stuff of like random weirdos that he finds on social media.
Okay.
So like he'll find some like, middle-aged guy who's like a psycho, like, like whatever. He's like an apocalypse preparation type dude or whatever. Yeah. And he'll like do like a beautiful painting of him, like of his profile picture, which is like, yeah, very funny, right?
Yeah.
So like he's already like on social media, like trolling people. Like, so I'm thinking, and he was the first person that we knew that was following Tom Patrick. So like I'm thinking this could be like a spoof.
Again,
it could be building. He's building up to like
for them
some
to
kind
be
of
like,
joke
I
he's gonna
know
pull.
that this is gonna work, and they will notice. That'd be fantastic. Chellis.
I do.
He when he joined the Disney College program.
Chellis, you may know him from previous episodes where we went on Brew Canoe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
anyway, continue.
When he joined the Disney College program, he was like, "Hey man, can you help me out with something?" I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" He goes, so I'm gonna be making a bunch of new friends on there. Like I'm gonna be adding the people that are also in the new
I want you to stalk
that
these
are also in the
people
new
for me.
program. No,
Yeah.
he goes, But before I add each person, I'm gonna copy their profile picture. We have to go take all these pictures.
Why?
So
Why
it
would
was
he
like-
copy him?
He would send me the picture and be like, "You got, bright yellow shorts and a red shirt. All right, we got to go to the beach and draw on the sand." Then we'd do like literally the same exact picture, just me and him. So one of them was like two people sitting underwater at like acting like they're doing like a business deal, sitting at a desk in full dress clothes.
I've seen this picture, and
Yeah,
I didn't know
so
that this was the
we-
story
we-
behind it.
We went and weighted ourselves to the bottom of his pool, and had someone stand on a table, so we could go have a underwater meeting.
Just so that you could have the
Ju-
exact same
just so we could have the same
picture.
profile picture. Then one of them had a picture of,
And then
of
he
him with-
he would then befriend these people.
and then he would just add them on Facebook with like the same exact picture. And then once they accepted the request, he would change it to the next guy.
What a weird elaborate prank.
It took it and-
Forever.
well, and each like one of them was
Some
the
of
guy,
them were probably easy
the-
to do.
Well,
yeah.
one of them, the guy is taking a picture with Darth Maul. And he's doing this, so I had to dress up as Darth Maul and stand in his living room and do. We did like this whole elaborate. There was like a
That's
bunch
so
of
brilliant.
elaborate
It's
pictures.
so funny.
We were driving around. We were like
How many
buying
did
things.
you do? Ultimately, how many did you
Probably
do?
7, 6.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it
That's
was-
a lot. And did the people that he was befriending notice at all?
I don't think they ever brought it up.
Oh man,
I-
what a shame.
One of them. So the one with the beach that I'm referencing, it says like new friends or something in a heart in the sand.
Yeah.
So literally, we wrote the same words and are posed the same way over the heart in the sand.
I love it.
Like, how would
And
that
they
guy
didn't
not?
even
We're wearing the
fucking bat
same
an eye.
colors.
They didn't care at
We're wearing-
all.
We're wearing the same colors. I was dressed like fucking Hulk Hogan. It was great. I was in bright red and bright yellow. It's so obvious that we copied your picture. Like, we went to great lengths.
Just
Why would you ever accept that fucking profile?
unappreciated, brilliant comedy.
It was.
Well, little did he know,
he was-
years later we would be laughing about it on this show.
I've been laughing about it for years.
Yeah.
I love it. Again, his ideas are untouchable. He's amazing. It's just you got to filter him a little bit, but man, when he got a good one, fuck, the best,
and like,
unmatched.
because I mean, I can imagine, like, you get it. It's a little tiny icon when you open up the your inbox or whatever, like
Oh
your
my God.
friend requests. But like, even that little tiny icon, you see it
You
so
can see it.
often. You see
It's-
your own so often.
you know.
You would be like, "Is that my eye? Like, what the fuck? Like, they're using my icon? Like, they're
Yeah,
using
and,
my profile
and he
picture? Like,
picked
I don't
ones that
get
were
it.
like very specific. Like
yeah.
this was like you were saying. There must have been some easy ones. No, they were all like, this is a oddly specific picture that guy has. Let's go copy it exactly.
Darth Maul. Did you just get a mask at Party City?
No, I actually he had a
Rest in peace,
what
Party
are those
City. Well, soon. Dead
Kabuki
Man
warrior
Walking.
masks or whatever.
Yeah.
I wore that. It's very similar.
It was red and black.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was clear what we were doing.
Did you have a lightsaber?
I believe so.
Nice. Black robes.
Might have had a red broomstick actually, but yeah.
Did you ever see that Asian dude that like oddly recreates like pictures of like or whatever like famous people or like things in cartoons and stuff, but he does it in like the weirdest fucking ways. Like he'll like it'll be like
think so.
Lilo from like Lilo and Stitch or something, and he'll like paint his belly and like his armpit and
Oh, okay.
like, his neck.
And
and
then
it'll look
and then
exactly
move a little
like
weird. It makes the
yeah,
scene.
it looks like the scene from it's
I've
the
seen. If
weirdest
I
shit.
haven't seen that
I
exactly,
wish I knew
I've
that guy's
seen
name because
very
he's
similar.
brilliant. He does the
Yeah.
weirdest shit.
But yeah, no, he man,
Him and Chellis would vibe for sure.
Chellis was maniacal in the days. Man, it was the best. Nowadays he uses creativity to torment his coworkers, but God,
That's great too.
it used to. Again, he was the guy who came up with Lucha Night. He had so many great ideas.
All right,
And-
let's
and-
not
And
let's
he would
not
go balls to the wall. It was amazing.
let's not suck Chellis's dick too much. Okay,
He will enjoy that.
I'm right here, Joe.
He's super
okay.
goddamn gay.
What are you gonna you gonna start a podcast with Chellis now? What are you gonna call that one?
Gay and flay. No, I don't know. I think he should start one with Santa called Slay and Slay.
That'd be cool. It's a cool name. Slay on Slay. Slay
Yeah.
in Slay.
Slaying
I
Slayton.
was telling your sister, I get such a kick out of whenever your sister's brushing her teeth. I like to just ask her questions. Like I like just
Yes,
just
you're
hit her with
describing
a
this. This is
rapid,
awesome.
rapid fire like lightning questions because it's really funny to just like have her
Asking
answer.
people-
and she like she's spitting fucking
Asking people
toothpaste all over
questions
the
in
place.
bathrooms is an elite move.
Yeah, it's echoey. It's funny, and but it just sounds hilarious when somebody's trying to answer your question while they're brushing their teeth. And yes, I think I should do a podcast where people. But then you did me one better, and you said you're just going to interview people.
It was
in
a
a dental chair while they're getting.
it was a Snapchat idea I had. Was
which makes sense because your mom works in a dentist's
yeah,
office.
yeah,
So,
and I was like, I could just rent the dental chair, and I was gonna ask people questions, and as they start talking, just start fucking spraying water in their mouths or
examining them.
hook random.
Oh, I
like-
thought a dentist would just be in the room examining their mouth while you're. Just
Oh no, I was
asking them questions.
just he'd be talking and just randomly be like suction, stick it in his mouth. No, it was gonna be me.
Listen, if you're going to agree to be on my show, you have to grant me entry into your mouth
Yeah,
for an hour.
yeah, you have to let me do whatever I want.
Jesus Christ.
It might be laughing gas though. It could be fun.
Yeah, I mean, you could leave with a cleaner mouth than you showed up with. So
Yeah, I just
Think
give
of that.
people cleanings and ask them questions.
it's incredible.
Yeah. So what's the longest you've been between brushing teeth?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That was an idea, and I tried to get my cousin David to record it. I was looking.
You trying to get David?
Yeah. I was.
I think David said he listened to the show. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if he
Probably does
continued
sometimes.
to.
Yeah, he probably
That
does.
was back in
sometimes.
the summer.
Yeah, I'm sure he does sometimes. I don't know.
I like David.
Fun guy.
Yeah, he is. Every now and then, we'll just be at like,
Totally a
I'll
funny
be at
man,
your
too.
parents' house or something, and he'd just like come up to me and like hit me, and be like, "Got any weed?" Yeah, man. Yeah, I got you, man. I'm like, "You want to smoke?" He's like, "No, I need it for later." And then I'll just like, just like break him off a chunk of some weed. Like,
Nice.
and for a while, he was driving around that crazy looking truck. He had like this green
Yeah.
it wasn't an exterminator truck.
No,
What
it's
the
the
hell was
plumbing.
it?
It's a plumbing truck.
Plumbing truck. Okay, plumbing. Like I remember the first time I saw it, I thought there was like a dog catcher or something at your parents' house. I was like, what is that? It's like this crazy little like
Yeah,
like,
it's
tiny
bright
little
green and it's
van.
wrapped. Yeah. It's,
yeah.
But yeah, no, totally a fun guy. That's why I was like, dude, I want to get you involved in this because, I know you'll be fun with it. It was when I was doing shit talk like regularly, so I was just trying to figure out Snapchat things that would catch on.
They were always interview shows. Always interview shows.
Well, yeah, because Snapchat, it's only we only get 15 seconds or so. So I was like, pissing in a urinal is pretty good then. Perfect.
True. Yeah. 15 seconds snap. Well, yeah, it sounds like a Vine video. Just you interviewing people.
Vines are only 6 seconds though.
That's
that
true.
doesn't work.
You're right.
No.
You're right. But,
And I have
same
I have
concept.
zero editing power, so I don't edit it at all. It's just me.
Oh, so 15
interviewing
seconds is perfect.
It's just me interviewing someone who does not know they're going to be interviewed at a urinal.
Or want to be interviewed.
No, they don't.
Probably.
They have no idea that they're about to be filmed while they pee, and I talk to them. And it goes really well usually. For the most part, we get good responses.
I'm trying to think of like the weirdest experience I've ever had in a public bathroom. With like,
I've had some weird ones. Yeah,
um,
I've had some strange ones.
I once, man, I don't even know if I can tell the story on the show, but fuck
you
it,
can
let's
tell
go
the
for it.
story. Yeah,
So I was in Vegas one time with a friend of mine, and we were trying to purchase some illegal things, right? And we met this guy at a bar, and he was like, "Yeah, like let me." He's like, "Just give me a minute and like meet me in the bathroom for a second, and like I got you." I'm like, "All right, cool." So I go into the bathroom when he tells me to, and then while I'm in there for a couple of minutes. I'm like, I gotta take a shit. So like I go in the stall and I start taking a shit. And then like he comes into the bathroom's completely empty, even though it was kind of weird that it was completely empty because it was at like a crowded bar in a casino. But and like I hear the guy comes in and he's like, "Yo, you in there?" And he like knocks on the thing, and I'm just like, "Yeah, man, I'm sorry. Like I came in here, but then I actually had to shit, so I'll just be out in a second or whatever." And he's like, "Let me in." I'm like, "No, I'm not letting you in." It's like I'll be done in 2 seconds. He's like, "What? You act like I never seen a dick before." I'm like, You never seen my dick? You're not saying. And I'm just arguing with this fucking like weird drug dealer dude in a fucking
That's
bathroom. in
awesome.
Vegas. It was so funny. And then like I came out.
Oh,
and
the
we
second
did
he-
what we had to do.
The second he said let me in, I would have been like, click. Go ahead, buddy. Come on in.
I was just imagining like his fucking head just sliding underneath the stall, like, what's up? You know, like so yeah, then I go back out and I tell my friend at the bar, I'm just like, this guy just tried to like come into the stall with me. He's like, oh man, what a weirdo, dude. Let's get the fuck out of here. He's probably like, he was like staring at us from across the bar, like, and he's like, oh, that sucks, man. Well, don't worry about it. We'll find somewhere else. I'm like, oh no, I got the stuff.
Yeah, no, I
It didn't break the deal that this guy tried to see my dick.
I had one where I was doing shit talks after the Nutley parade for St. Patrick's Day in the bathroom at Luna.
Okay.
But they had a bouncer standing
So many
in-
bars named Luna, dude. There's
Yeah,
one in Jersey
They had a
City,
bouncer
too.
standing in the bathroom for some reason. I guess making sure nobody's doing drugs.
Yeah,
But there was like 20 people. It was nuts in there.
that's a pretty smart move.
It
Pretty
was-
smart move.
Well, it was bananas in that bathroom anyway. There
Mhm.
was like 20 people just like fucking partying in the bathroom. And so like I start doing shit talking. I'm interviewing like 4 dudes at the same time in a line down the thing. And the bouncer's like, yo, what are you doing? I was like, yo, Batman, get the fuck out of here. He tries to pull me out while I'm peeing. And I'm still asking questions. Like,
and probably peeing on everybody else.
who's your
in the
least
bathroom.
favorite first grade teacher? What's like
Well, you only have one first grade teacher. I mean, unless you moved mid, you know.
I don't remember what the fuck. I was drunk as hell. I was like, what's everyone's favorite dinosaur? The whole fucking place is like,
Stegosaurus!
there's like a riot happening in the bathroom now because they're all stopping him from pulling
Which
me out. 'Cause
period?
they're like, I want to finish the video.
Cretaceous or Jurassic?
It was insane in there, and so he finally ends up letting me go. I don't get kicked out for like another hour, but
You called, but you did get kicked out.
I got kicked out of
You
the bar.
did. You survived another hour.
I got kicked out of the bar about an hour later, and I go to another bar, and I get called. I got a call like an hour later from my dad, who was at the same bar, and he goes, "Hey, these motherfuckers just dragged me out. They got the police out here. I'm about to fight the fucking cops and all this shit." I was like, "All right, I'm coming down. I'm coming down."
So your dad also got kicked
He
out.
also got kicked out, and they call the police on him. So I show up, and the cops are there. They're not arresting him, but they're like, "Hey, he just can't go back in."
yeah.
And I was like, "It's all right. I'll take him with me." And they're like, "Oh, you're going home?" I was like,
No,
"No,
we're
go
just,
to
we're just gonna
bar.
go to another bar.
We're just going to a bar where there's not dickheads standing in
Where
it."
Batman
And-
isn't in the bathroom.
And the fucking bouncer's right there. I was like, "Where there's not fucking dickheads." And he was like, "Are you talking about me?" I was like, "Maybe, motherfucker. You got something to say?" And my dad's like, "Yeah, go ahead. You gonna push an old man again? Now my son's here." I was like,
So my son will beat you up.
He's like, "I kicked him out like 3 hours ago."
Do you remember what bar casino this was?
It was Luna.
Oh, that's right. You said
was-
Luna.
It was Luna on Franklin Ave. Nutley.
Oh, and Nutley. I'm sorry. We were talking
Yeah.
about Vegas and fucking.
No,
Atlantic
this
City
was
shit.
it was
I got
Luna on
mixed up.
Franklin Ave. Nutley. I've been there again since. And just,
The 5 milligrams is kicking in a little bit. I'm starting to get lost in.
doesn't
in
that
the
can
story.
always feel like there's something in it?
It does. It does. It feels like there's a sip left at the bottom, but
Always.
there's nothing yet.
I tried for an hour. I was sitting there. I'm like, how high am I?
Pretty.
Nothing.
Pretty.
Nothing. I tried the full technique. It's nothing.
It's 5 milligrams. Should be nothing. Just makes you just a nice little.
I mean, as you guys probably
calm.
noticed, last episode I was a wreck from.
You
2
were
of them.
fine for the first 30 minutes,
Yeah,
and then I didn't listen to the
it
rest.
was-
But
It was. I was by the end of it, I'm sitting here like spaced.
if it's really that bad,
It's like
then
our
it's
420.
worth a listen because it's probably hilarious.
It's-
It'll be hilarious to me.
It's like our 420 episode. Where I just
yeah, that one
sitting
was
here
pretty
like,
bad. I was pretty spaced out too.
yeah, no,
I think I ate an edible and we smoked on the air.
that
and
was
it
that was a wild one.
yeah, it was pretty
That
funny.
one was nuts.
We did get Jack's awesome intro music on that one though.
Yeah, we had a different theme. Is that the only time we had a different theme song, or Cinco de Mayo we had one too?
I think we had one on Cinco de Mayo too, and I think we opened with Jack and Buff's.
Did we fuck up by
Sun-
not making this
suntan lotion
a Martin
commercial.
Luther King episode, or is that next week?
Fuck. I think that's next week is
Okay.
MLK
Okay,
Day.
good. I'll have to start studying on all my favorite black social justice warriors.
Just all of them. Your sister's the person to ask for that one.
No, I want different ones than she has.
I want ones more obscure.
Yeah, I want the deep cuts. She's gonna follow the regulars.
Speaking of Martin Luther King and social justice warriors, your sister's got me watching.
I'm a Martin Luther King
SpongeBob.
Senior guy. Yeah.
Yeah, nobody ever talks about his dad.
The guy who gave him his morals.
Yeah.
I mean, jeez. He came first.
We don't know that. His mom could have been the one that instilled.
Oh, he
them.
came before him. But anyway, yeah, you've been watching SpongeBob, which is awesome.
Dude. See, I'm old. I'm 40, so I was born in 1985. For anybody out there doing the math, and so people will make SpongeBob references all the time at work. I work with younger people.
Yeah.
You guys make SpongeBob references all the time. They go way over my head. I don't even know that they're happening because I never watched SpongeBob. Like, up until a week or two ago, I had only maybe seen, 5 or 6 episodes in passing of SpongeBob. I was like 14, 15 when SpongeBob came out. And I was just kind of too old to be watching Nickelodeon cartoons, and I just didn't.
Yeah. I get it. Again, I understood it. Everyone else kind of gave you shit.
Oh, everybody gives me shit. Everybody gives me shit. That's actually how I always get to the question, how old are you? When somebody makes a SpongeBob joke and I don't get it, they're like, wait a second, how old are you?
You should start referencing like wear your shorts all the time or something. Like, are you afraid of the dark episodes? Like deep ones?
Ren and Stimpy and shit. Yeah.
Like, and just be like, what? You don't watch fucking. You never saw Ren and
Stimpy? How old are you? But then they're younger than me, and then that's depressing. I don't want to know how old they are.
How stupid are you?
We have the same job, and you're fucking 10 years younger than me, and yeah.
Well, you've been there for 10 years. So.
Yeah, 13, man.
13.
But
so that means they're behind you. If you're only 10 years behind you, it's their new job.
But what I wanted to get to was, I fucking love SpongeBob, dude.
It's good. Yeah,
SpongeBob's hilarious.
Yeah,
it's great. And I love that the episodes are just like 15 minutes long.
Yeah, they're not long.
Like, it's just...
Which even I think the young kids would think they were a half hour. No, they're not. They're like 9 or 10 minutes long.
Yeah, they're always 2 episodes back to back, so it fills that 30-minute.
I think they start doing 30-minute episodes at some point, but that's when everyone stopped watching.
Yeah. Do they still make new episodes of SpongeBob?
I think there's like fucking different spin-offs and stuff.
SpongeBob.
Yeah,
really?
I think so.
Spin-offs?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, they make movies and shit still. I don't know.
I don't
know any of the new stuff.
These are the episodes I've watched, and this is not in any order. I've watched Ripped Pants, Shanghai, Chocolate, Rock Bottom, Procrastination.
Oh yeah, you said Shanghai was your favorite.
Shanghai's my favorite.
Is that the one in Rock Bottom? Is that what it is?
No, Shanghai is the one where you'd think, right? That sounds like it would be, but Shanghai is the one with the Flying Dutchman.
Okay.
Where he tries to recruit them as crew members on his ship.
Yeah.
And my favorite
with the old sock or something, right? It's got a sock.
Yes. Yeah. I forget what the
This
sock
is my lucky sock.
Yeah, he
just puts it on his tail. It fits on his tail. Yeah.
But he can only eat when he has his lucky sock.
It's his dining sock. That's it. It's his dining sock. That's it.
But my favorite part of the whole episode is that he takes Squidward and SpongeBob and Patrick.
Is that the one where they go through the perfume section at Macy's?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So he takes the 3 of them aboard his ship, and then he tells them what's up. He's like, "All right, now you're cursed. You have to be part of my crew."
My crew, my midnight crew.
But then, fucking Flying Dutchman realizes immediately that Squidward just sucks. He doesn't like Squidward, so he just unzips a portal to another dimension.
It throws him into oblivion.
Yeah, just drops Squidward into oblivion, and Squidward's just falling through hell for the entire episode. And Patrick and SpongeBob are doing all this dumb shit on the boat or whatever, and then they'll just cut back to Squidward, and he's just like, ah! He's just falling through nightmares of bugs and eyes opening and tentacles and shit. And then it cuts back to them on the boat. And then at the very end of the episode, Squidward crashes through the ceiling of his house and lands back in his bed, and he's like, oh God, thank God I'm home. And then they just cut back to the ship, and the Flying Dutchman is like, I'll grant you 3 wishes. And SpongeBob's like, I wish Squidward was here. And he just appears back on the ship again. It's so good. It's great. I love it.
I think my favorite quote from SpongeBob ever is from in the episode they sing "Sweet Victory," whichever one that is.
Oh, that's the Bubble Bowl episode. It's
Yeah.
called Band Geeks.
Yeah.
Is the name of the episode.
But when does anyone here play a musical instrument? Squidward, is mayonnaise a musical instrument? No, Patrick. Mayonnaise is not a musical instrument. No, Patrick, peanut butter is not a musical instrument either.
Yeah, it's a good show, man. Love it.
Yeah. No, again, only the first few seasons are any good, but god damn, there's some rippers in there, man. There's some good stuff.
I made your sister watch an episode of Ren and Stimpy because the chocolate episode is very similar to the
some
rubber
of the
nipples
Ren and Stimpy's.
episode
Yeah.
of Ren and Stimpy.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah, so I made her watch the
That's
Rubber
the funny thing.
Nipples
I'm on the Gap. I'm in the real groove. This is the same thing that happened when I lived with Roy.
episode. Oh, okay.
Sam is
You bridged the gap between Sam and Roy.
well, yeah, but that was a 30-year gap. So like I grew up watching MASH and stuff with my dad anyway. So
Yeah,
like I watched all the old shit, Hogan's Heroes. So like he'll reference old movies and stuff.
Yeah.
Sam will have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. And then
That, I
she'll
think, is
reference SpongeBob back at Roy. And I have to explain both ways what happened there. I'm like, well, see, Spanky from the original Little Rascals. We're not talking the 1991 movie here. We're talking the 60s TV show. He was a real troublemaker, all right?
But that's great though, dude. That's like a gift that your father gave. Like you should.
Oh, it's awesome.
You should
I'm
impart
happy
some
about it.
knowledge about like old shit to your kid.
Yeah.
So that way they could like bond with people of different
it's the best,
generations
yeah.
and things like that.
But yeah, so me and Roy, he'll reference the Blues Brothers 4 times in just an open conversation you have.
Yeah.
And Sam's never seen the Blues Brothers. So I'd be like, see, that's a reference to the Blues Brothers. I have to mansplain.
I've seen the Blues Brothers like 3 times, and I barely
it's good.
remember
I
any
like
of the jokes in it. Like, no, I thought it was an entertaining movie
exactly.
too.
I like it, but like literally, Roy. Every time you sit at a bar next to him, he go orange whip, orange whip, orange whip.
We're on a mission from God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He literally will throw those at you the whole time you're sitting down. They'll come up every time, and I'm like, all right. So sometimes we'd have movie night because when we lived there,
Yeah.
obviously me and him at one point during part of it I was on disability for my knee, so I had no bedtime. He had no bedtime because he's retired, so he never does. Me and him would sit there and get just blacked out in his back room. We just sit at a dining room table in his back room because his house was on a disaster. But
I could have told you that.
on
I
like
could have told you that.
on like an old school TV, like one of those 300-pound fucking fatback tube TV, and we would sit back there and watch like Bigfoot fucking Finding Bigfoot or something,
Nice.
or like haunted. We just
yeah,
watch
fucking ancient aliens.
whatever's
or-
on
yeah.
True TV.
Yeah, it comes on at 3:00 in the morning.
We would
Yeah.
just sit there and watch that like 4 a.m. and be like, yeah, bet the Mothman would fuck him up though. Like, no fucking chance.
Who you got? You got Bigfoot or Mothman?
We just sit there
You
like,
got
yeah,
Chupacabra? or-
this one's definitely demonic. It's a demon. Come on now.
All right. New Jersey Drone or Mothman? Who's winning?
We'd be, oh, this is gonna be another one about the goddamn fucking. Like every time they're like, yeah, Deep in the Woods, Arkansas. I was like, fuck, not again. We're doing this thing. It's a hog. It's a hog. But so we'd have movie nights sometimes with Sam and be like, all right, Roy or Sam,
We're gonna educate you.
get to, but like sometimes it'd be like, Roy, you're gonna watch a new movie tonight. It's gonna be newer. All right, you're gonna watch something made since the year 2000, and he'd be like, all right, and then it'd be Roy's turn to pick, and he'd pick like Revenge of the Body Snatchers. So we'd watch like just a bad sci-fi movie.
Yeah, like it wasn't even good back then.
Yeah.
The only thing you need to know about Revenge of the Body Snatchers is the concept. That's it. It's just that like these aliens come down,
but
and
we would watch it.
they
and
put
he's
you in
like-
a pod,
and he's like-
they take over.
and
you,
I'm
they
all
look-
out of
they-
and I'm all
yeah.
out of bubble gum. We'd watch the whole thing for one clip. He'd be like, Sam, pay attention, and Sam wouldn't pay attention to it. And he didn't have internet, so we'd be watching things like on TV. So
Yeah.
like, she'd miss it, and we'd be like, well, that's it. We got to fucking watch it again. Comes on again next Tuesday. We got to pull out the TV guide. You're ruined here.
I only came. Oh, you're talking about Evil Army of Darkness or whatever, where he goes, I only came here to do two things, and that's kick ass and chew gum.
Yeah,
And I'm all out of gum.
that's not Revenge of the Body Snatchers with
well, he
with
says
Roddy
it.
It's
he-
Roddy Piper, so it's
Oh,
it's
is
a Roddy
that,
Piper quote. I thought
is
it was
that
re-
them or is that
oh,
the
it's
one-
they live. I think
They Live. That's
They
the one
Live.
with the sunglasses.
That's the
where
one
you
with the
can see
sunglasses. They
That
Live.
movie you got to see. That movie's awesome.
So that we watched that one, but we also watched Revenge of the Body Snatchers. That's the Donald Sutherland.
yeah,
and its plants are eating them and
Yeah,
and,
I've seen
and
it. And then they
cloning them or whatever,
they eat you. They put you in
Yeah,
a
they
pod
eat you
and
and
they
then-
shit out like
and then they shit you out as a clone, but you're
Yeah,
you're
exactly.
a plant person.
yeah, very
yeah,
weird.
That's right. That's They Live is the one, but
Mhm.
like,
I could have swore,
but he was
says
like,
the
here
same
comes, here
line.
comes, he comes. He's gonna say, I'm here to kick ass and eat bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum. And Sam would like walk away to make popcorn or something. God damn it. But that was a fun time at that house. You know,
I forgot
that's
the
one of those
the
when-
three of you live together. for a while.
that's when you're in the time and you go, this blows. But I look back at it fondly. It's nice.
yeah.
Once we got internet, things really got better.
I can imagine. So the whole world's life. Well, I guess you could say the
We were
internet simultaneously made everybody's life great and miserable. at
We
the
were
same time,
sleeping on a twin futon in the middle of the summer in a room with
down by
two
the river.
windows. In a room with two windows in it with no air conditioning. And a train would drive by every like 45 minutes.
Were the three of you sharing a bed?
No, Roy slept down the hall. And I dude, I don't know how he lived there for that long under those conditions, because he didn't have an air conditioner. When I finally put an air conditioner in my room, I was like, Roy, I'm putting an air conditioner in your room. That's that. You're gonna have an air conditioner.
You're gonna die. Roy would be dead now if you didn't put that air
I
conditioner.
was like,
in his room.
well, now every summer he comes and has me come put it in.
Really?
Yeah, it's just a window unit. It's
Yeah.
you know. But I go put it in for
Why
him.
can't Roy put it in?
Well, because he's fucking 440 pounds, and
All right.
you know,
Okay.
I screw it in nice. I make it nice. I put the insulation around.
I can never get the fucking insulation right on the sides.
Yeah, I
For some reason,
He-
the screws never
he's-
line up.
he's got screens that you have to like pop them out and then go outside and climb a ladder.
Ugh.
He shouldn't be climbing ladders. It's all right.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not,
yeah.
It's not a big
I didn't
deal.
know it took all that.
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
it was just
It's not a
like,
big
you
deal. I go do it for him every June. But
Man, air conditioning's the best in the summer.
oh my god.
Come in, it's all hot out.
amazing.
You click that baby on, get it humming.
But yeah, he used to
hang
just
meat in
he
your
used to
fucking
just have like
bedroom.
fans in the windows, and I'm like, bro, it's like 96 degrees in your house, man.
Yeah.
It's so hot in here. And he was like, yeah, it's hot. He's like, that's why I just go out during the
So
day.
I just drink until I can't feel it anymore.
Well, but he was like, I just go to a bar or something down the
Yeah.
road that has air
but
conditioning.
then you eventually have to sleep, though.
and he's
Roy.
like, I just drink enough till I pass out in this
Yeah.
in this house. I was like,
So I was right.
that's nuts. So yeah,
Man, we're already past an hour, dude. Fuck.
yeah.
You know the people hate it when we go over an hour. You
Do
know?
they?
Yeah. At least your sister does.
Oh.
She tried listening to the first couple episodes, and she was just like, it's just so goddamn long. And I'm like, all right, we'll get it down to an hour.
All right, yeah. All right, well then I guess we'll call it. I got fucking tons more to talk about, but that's okay.
You do? You have a list of shit?
No,
Oh, man.
I'm just having a nice time.
Me too.
I
I always have a nice time,
do
Joseph.
too, but I'm good to go today. But it's okay. We'll go hang out upstairs and have our own private conversation that doesn't get posted on the internet once a week.
Yeah, and then we'll be upstairs and we'll be like, fuck, we should have talked about this. This is hilarious.
Yeah, exactly. We're
We
gonna
always
come up
have.
with something great upstairs. They're playing Guess Who, so we're gonna get a good story out of that.
Yeah.
And then
God, what is the hack for Guess Who? There's like 2 or 3 questions you can ask that just like you win every time. Like it like takes all the fun out of the game if you know these 3 questions. It's like you have to ask like glasses, like
probably like
male or
ginger.
female, and like like maybe like red hair or white hair or something like that. And then it's
Well,
just like if one of those
guess
hits,
what? I have different versions. Of
then
Guess
it's like
Who.
it just eliminates everybody.
I have different versions of Guess Who, so you'll never be able to do that.
That
against
yeah,
us.
that's pretty cool. I once had a friend who made a Wu-Tang version of Guess Who. It was like all the members of Wu-Tang because there's like if you break it
there's
down,
like 50. Of
yeah,
them
there's so many of them.
Yeah. Well, so
And it's great to be like,
yeah, we
I
made
think
we
it's
made a
the
version that has,
RZA, and they're like, no, it's the Jizza. You know, It's
we
so
we have
funny.
a version that has all our dodgeball friends. Which
I don't like that
which
because
is fun.
I don't know your fucking dodgeball.
Well,
friends,
guess
all
what?
right?
We made it 4 years ago, and 98%
You don't
of them
know
are
any of
retired.
them either.
Well, I know them, but they're all retired.
God damn it.
There's a full new crop of people now. It's
Yeah, it's just wasn't even.
Some-
It's like it wasn't even worth making.
some of them have been no, we never played it.
Well, they played it now.
Some of them have been canceled.
Oh shit!
They're
It-
excommunicated.
Just from dodgeball.
Yeah, dodgeball is a very
It's
sassy,
very
group.
political. Very political.
Very political
sport.
group. Yeah, they are very. They really are. I mean, I don't know about as much anymore, but when we were getting policed by Vince Marchbanks, it was left and right, left and right.
You were getting policed by Liz Marchbanks.
Vince Marchbanks.
Vince Marchbanks.
Yeah.
This guy, a porn star.
No, he sucked.
Wow.
He was good at dodgeball, but he sucks as he just tries to be one of those activist type guys. He just pisses
Fuck
me off.
Vince Marchbanks.
Yeah.
I hate him.
I don't like him.
I can't believe he has the word March and he's an activist in his name. You know, that's crazy.
That's true. I never thought of it.
Lurkers, like and subscribe, baby. Come back to us next week, baby. We need you. We want you, baby. Oh, that was creepy. 2 Cubes podcast. We love you. Oh, what do you? Oh, there it is. Oh, takes a second for it to hit. We hope we didn't just blow out your speakers. Oh my God, we love you so much. Like and subscribe. Shout out to Tom Petrick. Tom Petrick. We're gonna find
We're
out who
gonna
the fuck
find
you
you.
are. It's
You-
not funny. You fucked with the wrong
You
Cubans.
smocklucker. We're gonna get you. You done. You done.
Look, Pervy Pete staring down your soul. 2 Cubes podcast.